Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. You are watching me attempt to maneuver onto a 123.5 pound transformer using a rather stubborn engine based on Zmod's 3408 sound effects. Let's see if I can get that right. Is that close enough, do we think? I don't think I got it. No, I didn't. And I almost stalled it, not quite. This engine is a little twitchy because it has an enormous amount of power. It's about 1800 horsepower and a whole buttload of torque, and I am not getting it in the slot, which is not what we want to hear, really. I'm fully lowered. Okay, let's try that again. A little bit more force this time. No, I'm not actually on it, which is very disappointing. Let's try this again, shall we? So if I move forward... a little bit of right hand down, maybe? Let's try that. Try a little power. That didn't work. Okay, why am I not getting it on the trailer? This is not a good start to a video, really. What on earth am I doing here? Oh wait, that's interesting. So is it just not centered? I can't really see. I might just have to get out and walk, but... try that again, shall I? I'm almost centered. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I'm slightly over to the left as opposed to where I should be, so maybe I need to be more to the right. Maybe. Not a great start to the video, like I said. Let's try this again. No, not where I need to be here. Okay, is that there? Nope. Is this just not my trailer? Did I get it? No. What happened then? Did I miss the window to pick up the trailer? No, it's still there. So let's try that again. It's like it's not showing as my track. Oh, I think I know what I did. You numpty. Oh well, that's embarrassing. Yes, so the issue I had was I hadn't just told it I was here. Despite... I'm right here, guys. Oh boy. Look at that. Got it straight in. Okay. Just right height back where it should be, which is not doing, so was I not as low as it could go? Let's try that again. That's low. I don't know what I did. Either way, I think I connected it. Nope, I didn't. Okay, the longest and most terrible introduction ever. Today we are in Red Thunder. This is Red Thunder here. It's my Kenworth W900. She has a good number of miles on her now, over a million, way over a million actually. And she's using an engine that is complete and utter fantasy. It's a 32, well, I'm calling it a Caterpillar 3208. The sound effect is Zmod's 3408, so this is this wonderful V8 rumble that you hear. Not so much right now, but you'll get to hear it in a bit. It's actually rev limited in neutral to, I guess, 1200 RPM. Delivering 4,950 torques. Count every single one of them, because there's a lot of torque. Almost as much torque as a guy will not mention anyone short in this video, thank you very much. Now, a combination of all that torque gives you lots of power. So it's roughly 1800, I think it's technically 1804 horsepower at one point in the rev range, and I am going to run into something. Oh, I don't really want to do that. I mean, it's already a bad start to the video, I don't want to make it even worse. But not all of that is available at such low speeds. This is such a terrible place to get out of here. I'm giving it a fair bit of power, it's not really helping me out, it's not helping me at all. Yeah, I'm way messing this thing up. I don't think your trailer's supposed to go like that. Okay. Because we're having that much go off the line, it's very difficult to maneuver it precisely. It's not impossible, it's just difficult. He's labouring a little bit here. If I get a bit of power, it just scoots forward. Oh, I'm about to run into that, so... Okay, I think we're almost out. I'm going to go ahead and use as much of this grass area as I feel like. I'm going to just bounce the tyres off the... not the gate. Yeah, off the side there. Okay, well I missed that now. I think it was a Subaru. I hit something. Okay. Alright. Where was I? I was explaining how terrible a driver I'm going to be in this trip. We're using an 8-speed. Now, an 8-speed is probably only rated for 1550, 1650, or 1850 foot-pounds of torque, but we're going to just make believe that this one can cope with it. I wonder where that road to my right goes.
Go straight.
I mean, it seems to want to go nowhere. Could I make a bad video even worse by just seeing where it goes? I mean, it's gonna... Well, it's going the wrong direction. But no, I'll not go that way. I'd love to, but today is not the day. Let's just get out of the yard. Boy. So you see it's wheel spinning. That's full power. It's not wheel spinning there. There we go. It has a governor of 2300 RPM and theoretically a top speed of about 155 miles an hour, although we will not be getting to that speed today, I dare say, because with this amount of weight behind me, I'm grossing, what, 150 something, 160,000 pounds. I will require a lot of distance to stop. I am using an engine brake. It's a pretty mild engine brake. It's a fairly small capacity engine. But even with that, lots of tyre lockup and not much slowing down. Let's set my cruise at 80. No, let's go with 70. We will be breaking a speed limit or two, right? So that's about 1000 RPM at 70, and it will accelerate at this speed. He's gonna complain I'm going too fast though. Yeah, I actually need to slow down. Let's drop down 3 gears and use the engine brake. It doesn't really do much, right? Sorry engine, sorry transmission. Let's use the left lane here. Well, it does something, actually. Well, this is a stop sign. Okay. Let's see if it'll move off in first gear. I mean, it should once it gets going. Oh yeah, it's a little sluggish in first. No, I haven't told it given it any preference about rain. If it does rain today, this is going to make it a very interesting trip indeed. We will be sliding all over and off the road. I want to try and make good time, and I don't think I'm going to be here for the whole trip. Well, it might be. 334 miles. Is there anything coming? Can I make that maneuver here? I mean, I'm going to try. Let's put my headlights on whilst I'm overtaking, because that's what we do. Yep, look at that. Beautiful clear road. Let's keep the power down. Actually, I'm going to upshift to 7 and pull in. So, I mean, that seemed a fairly accomplished maneuver. And the speed limit 70 anyway, so... I think top is a little bit slow for this. But what if I give it a... if I give it a smidgen of power, it accelerates, just gradually. Well, I hope everyone's doing really well. Of course, the purpose of today's video is mostly because I needed an excuse to drive around this ludicrously overpowered truck. And if it does rain, and if it rains, that'll be fine. It's a chance to experiment with the physics. I think I need to slow down a little bit. Oh, okay. ABS is turned off, so we will lock a wheel if we brake too hard. And traction control is also turned off, so we will wheel spin. With this much mass behind me, and that looks like a storm ahead of us, with this much mass behind me, there's a real chance of, well, the whole thing just not wanting to stop. Yeah, that's a very aggressive looking cloud. Okay, fine with that. Letting it rev out a little bit in 6. Hello, police officer. I'm going to ignore this speed limit and set my cruise at 90. I'm turning right up here. I'm going to not do that. Use my engine brake, downshift to 6. Bit of service brake, a lot more service brake. Yeah. That's what I mean. You see, we start to skid and it gets a little twitchy. Did I say little? It gets a lotty twitchy. Oh, didn't like that. Any damage? No, not yet. If damage were modeled a little bit more accurately in the truck, I would expect this transmission to just fail.
Turn right.
Let's tell people we're turning right. I'll take this nice and wide. Of course, it's sort of almost 7 p.m, so that cloud may just be dark. Oh boy, because it's getting dark. I think we might be in for some rain, boys and girls. That's fine. If I get there in a hurry, we'll be good. So I'm skipping a couple of gears to see how well it lets me do that. And the answer is it does let me do it. But I have deliberately made this truck to be, or this engine, it needs a few revs to perform. And that reflects the fact that it's a fairly small capacity unit. Alright, let's nail it out of here. See if I can overtake this truck. We are gaining on him, which is good, but we're in 5th gear. Upshift to 22, and upshift. Takes a good while to change gear, which is where we lose all of our acceleration. And the Allison automatics would be great for that, but I really wanted the challenge of shifting myself. See, I'm only doing 70 when I go around him. Where's this white car going? Stay where you are. Upshift at 2150, give or take. There we go. Gotta love that engine rumble. Let's see if I can switch to some wheel cam. Oh, it's loud. Horn works though. I'm gonna upshift again. Let's put me in top. There we go. Ooh, there's a train on my left, and I am most definitely overhauling it. So we lose a bit of speed up this hill. I'm going to shift down again. Yeah, and it really picks up then. But coming out of slow traffic, I don't think I can weave my way around these trucks. A little bit of wheel slippage, skidding there. I must be putting... Oh, whoops. That's incorrect use of a control there. Change down again. Let's try first. Okay. So it just lights up the tires if you give it too much power. I've had a few people wanting a bit more information about this traction, this physics mod. I'm enjoying playing around with it. Yeah, the whole nose lifts up so dramatically as well. I boot it. Let's put it in automated mode for a second. Yep, I went through yellow. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, I don't think I can do much more here.
How many times do I have to tell you to slow
Yep.
down?
Okay. Always one more time, Doug. Wow, it seems so pedestrian at sticking to 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, which of course on the road you really should do. But if this tanker would get past this bus, I can whip round. Maybe whip round's not quite what I mean. Okay, speed limit's changed, so give it a squeeze more power. Shift up to 5th. Can I use this lane here? I don't think I have enough space. I mean, I would have maybe got sort of the way around and then go through the grass, and I dare say clogging up the radiator with grass and anything that else is in the grass would not really be good. Now, I've used 1/8 of a tank already. Okay, the speed limit is 70, so we should be on our way to 70. And why is this train, is he not moving? Or just not moving quickly? So I've lifted off a fair amount. I've got my mileage numbers here in this section of the dashboard, 3.7 to the gallon. This engine is reasonably efficient if you cruise. But then if you've got 1,800 horsepower, you're only going to cruise at 130 miles an hour. Maybe. I mean, you have to get to that speed. Alright, so let's give it full power. It picks up over the hill, and then as we start to descend, off it goes. Now, is this guy going to move over for me? Yes, he is. Thank you. Set my cruise at 110. I don't think it's going to get there anytime soon, but it might do. Still limping along at 65, 66. So even with a crazy amount of power, we still struggle up these hills. So pull in. No point in flogging a dead horse the whole time. Let's upshift a little bit. Yeah. Let's slow down now. Using the gearbox to help me slow down with a bit of engine brake. You wouldn't do this in a passenger car. You might do, but gears are for going and brakes are for slowing, but it's a little different in one of these big rigs. You have an engine to help you with that as well. Okay, I set resume on cruise there, but it looks like everyone's slowing down up here. So maybe these aren't brake lights, I can see. Oh, I think they are. So when this tanker moves out the way and this van moves out the way, I will say scoot past. We'll accelerate past. You can't really scoot with this much weight behind you. Certainly try. Yeah, there we go. Take it to the governor, upshift. That wonderful V8 soundtrack, and then we gotta slow down again because everyone's slowing down. Oh, come on, guys. Yes, you get out of the way, Camaro.
Go straight.
Oh, we're turning left here. Where are we? Ranson, okay. Oh, yes, that's right. We'll turn left. I dare say joining this highway or interstate will be amusing. I might even get some wheel spin as we turn left here. Oh, I'll set up behind this chemical trailer, I think it is. I don't know, he's doing fairly well. Anyway, in the next hour and a half of game time, the game looks absolutely stunning with the weather mod I've got. And the weather is good for it as well, so I'm happy it didn't start to rain. That would have spoiled it a little bit. But if we get a nice sunset, I'll be very happy. It's going to look very, very beautiful. It already does look nice. This light is just great. The limit is 75. We're going to be exceeding that in a few seconds, hopefully. Yep, here's that dusk lighting. Upshift again. How long is it straight for? Not that long. And then we're gonna, yeah, we're on, I guess, Interstate 25, and we're gonna turn right. Oh, don't forget there's slow traffic ahead of you, David. Gonna keep it in 7th, just rev it out. Can we reach 3 figures? Can we reach 3? Almost. 96. 97. Come on, it's a little further. Okay, there we go, 100 miles an hour. I'm gonna shift up. We're still very, very slowly accelerating. But 102 is not bad. I gotta slow down. There's traffic up ahead, and I'll be exiting soon anyway. Oh, I'm going to slow down quite aggressively now. Come on, Mustang. Really? I do not have the space to get in front of this. Is it Pete or Kenworth? Yeah, I gotta slow down and get behind it. And there's a car coming, so thanks for helping me out there, boys and girls. I appreciate that. Wait a second. I thought I had to turn off up here. Maybe I don't. In which case, I need to get back on the power. It's a good job I can read a map, right? Let's try that again. I do turn off. Okay. Now I used a quarter of a tank. Let's look at my my metrics then. 3.9 to the gallon. I've covered 290 miles and I've used 73 gallons. Okay. Average speed has only been 57 miles an hour and I've been driving about 5 hours and 8 minutes. I am not driving very smoothly, that's for sure. Yeah, again with the busy traffic. It's gonna move in again behind this chemical tanker because it's just not cooperating with me. My temperatures all look good. Oh, maybe we don't turn off, we just take this mountain pass. Okay, I see a gap opening up. Back on the power, full beans. Change up at 22 and change up. So I'm only in 7th though, I've still got another gear left to go. It's getting a little unsteady around this gradient and I'm going to take that speed limit seriously. I'm almost certainly going to need to slow down here. Okay, we managed that reasonably well. I don't know whether that hissing is the air suspension or the driver grunting or something. Oh, that's a little uncomfortable. The sensation that the rear of the truck is wanting to... It's oversteer basically. The rear of the truck is wanting to steer more than the front. And as the weight transference kicks in and you decelerate, you end up decelerating quicker than the trailer. So the trailer's pushing the rear of the truck outside of the circle that the front is making. I may not have explained that very well, but the long and short are, that's how you jackknife. Let's try this again. We did go through dusk, and I didn't really talk much about it because I was so busy driving. Nope, I'm not listening to you. I am driving at my speed. Almost at 90. If this were Back to the Future, I'd be making flames by now. See ya, suckers. Little cable guy there. Oh. Well, that was bound to happen, right? Was that an Amtrak I just went past? Okay. Is it going to give way sign here? So I could do with kind of looking a little bit, but that counts as a little bit. Oh, we're almost here. Wow. That was way quicker than I expected. I should have been paying attention. Huh.
Turn left.
Well, that's good. And we didn't even crash. Which might make this a bit of a disappointing video. Who's to say? Maybe as an epilogue I can just drive this thing solo for a little bit. Because it is all over the place. And it's very difficult to keep up with the manual. You just pick a gear, any gear, and it seems to want to accelerate until you hit the governor. Alright, so Namik on this massive big transformer. It's probably not Optimus Prime. Oh, I didn't even use half a tank. Oh, I'm not unhappy with that. You don't really expect to be hauling this much weight and not use a stack of diesel.
Here we are. Kind of on time.
Okay, you want me to go there? I think I can probably do that. Let's not watch the stop sign getting crumpled. See? What stop sign? This may be it. That'll do it, boys. Oh, I'm being very, very coarse with my controls here. Very, very coarse. Come on, David. Get with it. Okay. Straighten things up. Hey, what do you know? I'm going to leave it idling because I imagine the oil is pretty hot. It wasn't showing that hot, but hot enough. So 360 miles, and we did it in 6 hours and 19 minutes. So that's just under 60 miles an hour, which I think for what we were hauling is impressive. We managed to reach 3 figures in terms of speed. We didn't actually crash or hit anything, and we even managed 4 miles per gallon. So that, in terms of efficiency, that's pretty efficient. This is a fantasy engine, so you wouldn't get this in real life, I dare say. Maybe a gas turbine. That might use even more fuel. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. It's a little bit off the wall, a little bit weird. And if you have, you know what to do. If you dislike it, go ahead and click dislike. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.